Good morning, good afternoon, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Oluwasegun. I want to use this medium to speak about my last experience visiting Nigeria, flying through the MMA. MMA is the Muritala Mohammed Airport, Lagos. And my experiences was that it was a terrible one. Firstly, when we arrived in Lagos via Air France, that was the night that sometime this year the lights went off at the airport at night. It was posted on social media. I was on the queue that very day, that very night. Yes, they took the light, and later the light came on, and as we were approaching the desk of the immigration, firstly we were asked singly from the DSS people. They had a stand like this one the police people do put use sometimes at the road, in the middle of the road, to control traffic. This kind of stand, they have it somewhere beside the desk of the immigration people, and they were asking individually for a passport. They had no computer, no nothing. They just take the passport and look on it and give it to you back. So firstly, a guy asked me, find you something. Then I dipped into my wallet, and I was having a couple of money inside my wallet, and I took 5 euros. I put in the passport and I gave it to him. I looked at him like he's a family man. Probably he will want something, something for his children. I just think like a human, and I gave him that money, and he took it, gave me back my passport. Then there was this strange dude behind me. He was standing randomly. He stretched his head to look into my purse when I wanted to give the guy the money, Then I gave him the money. Then I went further to the immigration. They took my passport, and then they give it to someone, a lady standing. She will pass it to someone on the desk. Then the first person on the desk will give it to the next person. Then the second person on the desk, the second person will give it to the third person. The third person will give it to the last person standing somewhere, and we will tell you to come whenever the passport is get to him or her. It's a kind of system they've been doing for a long time to extort money from people. Then I stood on that guy DSS who I gave money, and he later came to me, and he just gave a sign that they should bring back the pass. They brought it back and they gave it to me, stamped. Then I went to where I will pick up my luggage. Then I noticed that before I boarded from my where I was traveling from, my bag was already labeled with an orange kind of sticker. They had a sticker which they pasted on my bag. It was strange. I even asked the lady, why do you put a strange orange color on my bag? She said, because it's too heavy. Like, I don't know, it's just like 23 kilos plus or 24. Maybe something like that. The bag was like that. He said because it's too heavy, he had to put the tag. I said, okay. Not knowing that they tried to signal me for their correspondent at the MMA, how to do their evil deed. So the security, the DSS guy, after I got my bag, then the guy have already took my bag. I was waiting, looking for my bag. Not knowing that they have already took my bag down. So I took my bag down, standing, I'm watching. There's so many illegal people standing around in that airport during the evening time. You wouldn't believe it. Illegal, you don't know what their work is. They are not travelers. They're just standing there. Some standing trying to help you, that they want to push bags for you, which no one is supposed to be doing that for anyone. Just take the trolley and move with your bags. So the DSS dude took me not to the custom, but they took me to another route. He took me somewhere straight. When you come off after the immigration, somewhere the way you looking after coming out from the immigration, after the bag, you're looking somewhere straight, not to the customs or somewhere on the left. I think that place is like the back of the police station. He took me there. I saw a couple of strange people there asking money because where I was dressed, I was putting on just working clothes. I didn't dress like someone see that this person is coming from so place or so. So when I got there, then there was this thing. I tried to give the guy money. I gave him €5 first. He was like, he wanted more, this, that. I didn't want to bring out my wallet because I saw the faces I saw at the back of that place that they took me to. That place was the back of the airport. Like, it is not even, it's a place that, like when they have somewhere that is not for only for workers, or there are people as no travelers is supposed to be in that place. That place is kind of illegal. It's like anyone they want to obtain, or they want to rip off, they want to do you any kind of, they see that you look your face that you are a mugu or something, they take you to that area. So lucky for me, so they thought maybe I won't be able to make phone call. Like that place, anything could happen to anyone. You might be shot, you might be anything could happen to you there, and no one will know. They have cars, they have people that taxi, they will ask you, they'll be asking you for money, you want to change money, they ask you, coming up with different reasons just to, but they're all criminals at that place. Then I look back, I saw one holding a gun. I was scared, very, very scared. So I asked the dude who brought me there. He's a DSS now, like real criminal that guy is. I hope he gets caught, or he gets arrested, or something happened to him. So I tell him, I tried to call my the person who wanted to pick me up. I brought out the phone. I was having a SIM. He thought I wouldn't be having a Nigerian SIM, but I had a SIM on me. I made a call. He was like, he was shocked. He thought like, he even had a call. Yeah, he could even make a call, because someone coming, or taking Air France, coming from Europe, most times they can't make phone call because they don't have Nigerian SIM. So they are there just asking you if you can call this. This is to make you all living in the diaspora, lived out for a very long time, to be aware and be careful when visiting Nigeria. My best advice for you, don't even take Air France. They land most times at night. Take something. Even if you spend more than a day on your way, but take something that will bring you to Nigerian airport during the day, not at night. Not at night. Learn from me. So, on our way, now same late. Okay, when I made the phone call, I couldn't reach the guy because I was kind of scared. I was surprised. So I was just hot. I was sweating. I was scared. I told him, can you just take me to the departure? How do we walk from here back to departure? And he was like, are you going back? I said, don't worry, just take me to departure. Show me how I'll get to departure. The bag that I brought there, that someone pushed for me there on the name of this, I had to take my bag myself again. We went, it took me, there was a way we walked. We didn't even get to that place, the custom where we had to walk through another shop. We got to departure. 2 stairs here, there, we go to departure again. I scanned my bag. But on our way, I had my glasses, my sunglasses on my chest. I was putting a t-shirt and I hung it because it was dark and the lights are not so bright. The guy stole my glasses. As I told the persons were doing as he wanted to help me to carry one bag. He was just trying to kind of help me. He just took the glasses. I was just like, before I knew he stole the glasses. I didn't know my mind was not there because I was in panic, and he saw that, and I gave him money. I even gave him money after not realizing that he had stolen my glasses. I gave him money, totally amounted to almost €30. I gave him. I'm not that rich. I'm just a normal regular person. I'm not transporting drugs. I don't need any special special treatment from them or whatsoever. So that was the departure. That was the arrival time at the MMA. But for the departure, they are so organized there that you won't even believe it. And mind you, secondly, is I don't know why at the airport they don't want people to come in. Like if you are traveling, they block the road from on the bridge at the departure. They blocked the entrance. Police people blocked the entrance. I don't know why Nigerians keep quiet to that, because there is of no reason. Airport is just an airport. What is there in the airport? People who are traveling, their family or friends or wife or what relative should be allowed legally. 2 or 3 people. Even there's no reason to stop anyone not from coming into the airport with their family members who is traveling, because they are doing all this just a way to do their evil in the airport. So there won't be a kind of proof, or that you kind of and a third party who will see what they were going to do. And next advice, someone who has visited a long time, try to get yourself a body cam. That is also another. But just get yourself something body cam, which you can always attach to yourself to record any activity. So when I was coming, they saw that I was alone. No one spoke to me. They even guide their face because I was carrying a bag. They were, they knew about some people having cam on them on all this. So when I walked through them, they all turned their back. They didn't want me to, kind of see their face really. So I walked through them. I went to the entrance. I got there. They asked me to put my bag into the one conveyor belt to scan the bag and all this. I put my bag there. So I was having my cross bag, where I have my wallet, my ID, my pass, and my money also. They told me I should put that one also there. Immediately I put that one also there. There was some guy, that thing is straight like it, but there's an opening on the right side. You have to be very careful when you put anything there that is available. There's someone there who will come from the side and draw out whatever you are putting in there, or plant anything immediately. He's just standing. So I quickly ran to the other side to look. When I saw the guy moving, I moved. So he was scared. He's like, this one is awake. He's really watchful. I took my bag. Then I went to the custom ladies standing in a kind of just in a box like this. She was standing there. I said, do you want to check my bag? He said, what do I have in my bag? I said, it's just my belongings, my clothes that are in it. He said, no worry, that I can go. Then I moved my bag, and I think I was the first person on that day on that time, because I got to the airport very, very early. So I approached the desk. The people taking Qatar Airways, they have closed it. They were just opening for KLM and Air France. So I was looking at them. I went to a guy. They made an illegal desk. There was a copy machine, and some 2 guys were sitting down on the desk. They have these things they used to block the way. They have it there. They just sat down there. But you're looking at the person who will give you boarding pass. That person is sitting in the glass behind. They were not supposed to be sitting down. Their work is just to tell you which way are you going, go left or go right. But they sat down there asking you for ID or pass or whatever asking you, which is not supposed to be happening. That is not how any airport works. That's not how it is in anywhere. I gave it to them just to comply and to be I tried to be how do I say, to be humble. Not that I don't know what is going on or how it's been done. I gave it to him. He looked at it. First he took it. It was like, let me use this as an example. It was like holding my pass, and was doing like this, looking at this, carrying up, looking at this, doing like this, doing like this. I was like, what's wrong with this man? Is this crazy? What was he doing with my pass? Then he did it for a couple of minutes. I didn't say anything. Later, he bought a tag, a small paper. He was pasting on the back of my passport, my Nigerian passport, pasting at the back of it. He pasted it on the back, and I was like, my friend, what are you pasting? Why are you even pasting something on what are you pasting on my passport, first of all? And why are you even pasting anything on the coat of arms? Because the coat of arms of a Nigerian passport, it is what differentiates the passport from other Africans' country pass, because you could easily differentiate it. Most of them are green, and the coat of arms behind, it shouldn't be covered. It is part of the information on the passport. And I told him the coat of arms shouldn't be covered, and he was like, I think he's a dumbass. He's a dumb person. And he looked at his colleague. He asked him a question. I don't even know if he's a Nigerian. They wear some kind of uniform. Their uniform is like a secondary school student uniform which they put on. Later, another one came. He was giving him sign that they should tackle me, to scumble me, whatever. But I understood what he was trying to tell that one. The one came behind, and I was asking him kind of systematically like that. The other one asked the one on the desk that, where is he from? Is he from here? Then he said, yeah, he's from here. Because he saw my name and wherever I'm coming from already. Which, if I would have been maybe an Igbo person or someone from another, which it would have been maybe more different because it's Yoruba person. I'm also a Yoruba man, and it's a Yoruba person that is in power at the moment in Nigeria. So I left him. There was these other people standing to weigh bag. Actually, I really don't need them because I've already weighed my luggages. I know what I'm carrying. I know how the weight is. I just look, okay, I put my bag on this thing to weigh it, both. Everything was okay. Then I started moving to the desk, to the lady in the desk. This guy stood up from his seat again, turned, made a finger, throwing middle finger again, showing to the lady in the desk who will give me the boarding pass, they should treat me bad. I turned my back. I was looking at him at the glass because there's a glass where the lady is sitting in, and there was a reflection because there was no light at that time. There was a reflection. So I was looking at him. So I turned back, I caught him, and I gave him back also the middle finger. Who are you here? Who put you here? Then he quickly ran and go to sit down. He was scared. So they later gave me boarding pass. I took my boarding pass. I gave it him back, and I was carrying a small handbag. Later I approached the immigration. Those ones were funny. First, the lady who was sitting there, first a lady, I think she's an Igbo person. She said, make you find me something, those kind of something. So I looked in my pocket and in my bag, and I took 3,000 naira and I gave it to her. And she saw that I was having more naira in it, much more. Rest, which I was taking with me. And she wanted more. I just looked at her that, what's wrong with you? I've given you something, that's not enough. So they gave me a paper which I'm to fill, where you're going to. I don't even know what the reason for that stupid question, that stupid questionnaire paper they give at the airport. No one asked, but these things should be stopped. Nigerian passport has a fingerprint on it. Once you put your fingerprint, if you are the rightful owner, it will be shown. If you are not, it will be seen. And there's a scanner there to see if everything is okay. It's passport, the visa, and the name and everything. There's a scanner there to show. And if this is okay, then there's no reason to give people some kind of questionnaire to be filling, because it's kind of dangerous. So it's not so how do I put it? It is not so good for data protection. Yeah, it's not so good. It's not relevant. The world is digital now. That paper they give there is completely irrelevant. It's only when in some cases when you have people who still think they can steal someone's passport and use it to travel, you can use that to quickly identify them. But wanting to put everyone through this process while traveling doesn't make any sense. Someone should watch and address this also. So after filling form, I gave him the form and I asked for a copy so he gave me a form to fill that I would like to have a copy too. He smiled and he looked like he said, I ain't gonna keep this one. And later he stretched it to me. I think he's trying to toast me if I will be member of their dirty deed. They say I realized now man. I said, which one? But the first he was looking at my face, he thought maybe I was a Hausa man. He was speaking Hausa and I didn't respond. I said, no, I'm a Yoruba man. I'm not Hausa. So he looked at me and says, I be like saying as a man. I say as a man kwa. As a man kwa. So the lady who was Igbo, she looked at me and she spoke Igbo to me. I understood what she said, but I didn't respond. I didn't respond to what she said. So he later was asking me, after he asked me where I was, and I said to him, as a man kwa. Then put you here to work. Now, Azama, you dey here, they look for. I beg. Share the name of this country never spoil rich in it. I be waiting. Then he was scared. He was shocked that we got a concern. I said, my friend, will you give me my ID there? You know? Then he heard the way what I didn't even call it. I call it in a language foreign language. Then that's what he said. I said that's what they call it actually in that place he's going to. So he later gave me the ID, and I moved further to the other people. I think they are immigration and they are NDA related, because they made me go into some scanner. You walk into it and stand, and immediately you approach those ones. They are trying to take my bag because I was having an opening bag. This is kind of handbag where it's very open. You can easily dip your hands into it, and they were trying to put their hand into it while telling me to stand inside the machine, the scanner where you will stand to scan your lungs and some other to check your everything. I was like, no, don't put your hand in my bag like that. Then they stopped. Then they later scanned it. Well, I was already sweating because it was so hot, and I left those ones. They didn't. Then I think he signaled them that this one is not somebody you have to waste your time on. Then they went away. So I took my bag, and I was walking to the gate. I was very early. I think I was the first person. So they still have a lot of hours, maybe 4 or 5 hours before the boarding time, before the flight would take off. So I planned to come here because I never knew what would happen that day due to the traffic. I might not get early to the airport and so all this. So sitting down there, then comes a lady. I think the lady was, I guess that one would be the member of their crew also, because I think someone told her about there's someone going to Germany already there. She should go and look for. Say it was coach as she came. She was just asking, you know. Germany, who is going to Germany? This is, we were looking for someone who's going to Germany. I was like, what's wrong with this person? Then I said, yes, I'm going to Germany. Then she sat beside me. You know, we even gisted. Nothing much. I never hope if she sees this video somewhere, I think she will know who I am. So we sat down. They made us sit down there. Even the time of the boarding time, we didn't board on time. They made us wait for so long, and later I heard they were calling. There were so much people sitting. There comes the time to board. There comes that same lady who gave me the boarding pass. She came to that desk before you go into the small room they have before the entrance to the gate. She just stood there in front of me, and she was looking at me with retarded. I don't know what kind of look is that, because I don't know what for, because I didn't give them money. I only gave that lady at the immigration, and I was not even in the mood for that. For me, I mind you, if you are traveling in Nigeria, stop giving them money. It doesn't help you. It only attracts them to you to extort you more. You are not doing yourself any good. Their work is to walk, control, and check and search for criminals, search for anything they can search for, not to beg. So this advice is for mostly people who have stayed out long, who haven't been traveling to Nigeria, and you are traveling to Lagos. Reasons for this: or most Nigerians don't even like to go to MME. Some travel to the neighboring countries to come into Nigeria. Their family drive into the neighboring country, come and pick them wherever the airport they use. So after crossing that lady, I went further to sit. Before I got to sit, there was another set of people. They want to check what is in my bag. You say want to see what's in my bag. This was just an handbag. So I opened it. I gave it to her. She looked. She couldn't find anything. I only had my clothes because I was putting on a short, and I had my jacket in my hand. It's so hot. You cannot even, because where I'm going to is very cold. I have to take my jacket in my hand. I also have my jeans and my shoes in the bag. And I had a agege bread inside the bag. I bought one, which I was taking with me. So she took everything out. She saw that there was nothing. Then the other one was calling me that he wanted to check me. I had only a t-shirt and a short. You know, I respected them. Then I went to this guy. First of all, he was putting a nylon I know Nigerians, they have messed up the country so much. Nigerians have to really wake up from their slumber. He put something in his hand. I didn't really notice, but I was just what he wanted to check me for. Just a t-shirt and a short, just like very short sport short. Then he was trying to touch me. I don't notice that he was trying to hug me while trying to touch me, and I pushed him back. That, Mr. Man, what are you trying to do? Then I turned back. The little lady who was asking me to with my bag, said I should leave my bag so I could touch, but they had like a desk which you put your bag. She was dipping her hands into my bag, looking for something to steal. Daylight in the broad day, but there was someone sitting already at that place. That person took the picture of what they did. I hope they kick all those people away from that place. These are miscreants. These are people who don't deserve to have the job. If they could be doing such things to someone like me, I wonder what will happen with a non-Nigerian, probably one who is speaking French, who doesn't understand anything, who just came to Nigeria for one thing or the other. They will finish that person. They are terrible in that place. They are terrible. One, they are trying to beg you. If you don't have money to give them, they throw in smelling sign to you, first of all, giving you some rigorous and rubbish paper to fill, and trying to dehumanize you, make you feel less of yourself, or looking for a way to plant substance on you, which is dangerous. So my advice, when you're traveling, stop giving them money. Be watchful of your bag. Don't even let anyone take your bag or touch your bag. And don't carry too much bags while traveling. It's not needed. It's not, you don't need it. Carry something small, which you could pull for yourself. Don't let them touch your bag. And when you're traveling, try to have a bag that has only one opening. Not the one that will have 4 or 5 opening on the side or on the top. Just a box and a bag, which has only one opening where you put your things if you're carrying one with you. So the tackling continued. They when we're sitting down, then after those guys again were sitting down, then they came again. I don't know, he was throwing, then he throwed me zip sign. The other guy who I pushed away, who was trying to press my body. Well, I wasn't wearing anything. I think he's an homosexual. I was supposed to give him a dirty slap, but I was just not in the mood. I was so tired. I just wanted to go sit on a chair, sit somewhere comfortable because I was very tired. I didn't even sleep well a night before that day. So then they came again, making an announcement from 40 some. They already knew me. DSS and they all in connection. They are working together. They are very organized set of people. They try to call number that looks like my number from 40 something because I was put at the back, which I don't even know why itself. So that back mostly they keep people who are traveling for the first time. Is for usually for back. I don't know why they always put at the back. It was so organized. They have their counterpart. They have their European counterpart also. To know. So they tried to call someone from social number to social number. They didn't call my number direct. They call like between a range of like when you're saying from 51 to 54. Yeah, they could just go in first. They already knew what number I was holding with me. Then I went. There were so much people standing around. No space to walk. I tried to move, and I even gave the guy my boarding pass. He looked at it and smiled. They were passing themselves. So I was walking. I was made to walk alone in the gate. I was going first. Then I turned my back. I saw someone holding a gun while I was walking into the gate. I think they attempted to even kill me that day, but luckily for me, my creator was alive that day. I just walked and I came in. There comes another black man standing on the at the entrance. The French lady greeted me. She saw me putting a t-shirt and a short, and she greeted me in French. I said, sorry, I don't speak French, but good day, good afternoon. So there comes the black man behind on my right side, because she was on the left side. He was the one. I just turned back and saw him. He was waving not to greet me. A black man. What kind of attitude? I just turned back, man. My tramp. middle finger straight. They're waiting. What's the meaning of this? Is your job? Is that why they put you here? I just can't understand the meaning of all this oppression, humiliation, criminality amongst our people. We keep keeping quiet to all sorts of evil, which is, we are dying more because the evil ones, they triumph through this, all through this. And many Nigerians just put their hand and keep quiet and see that it is normal. It is not normal. First, families of passengers should be allowed to come in without being have to bribe. Secondly, people are on a jackpot mood, hold no immigration, any money, form of bribing or form of letting them pass easily. There should be nothing like that. Just as it is on the Nigerian road, where they make blocks and make illegal blocks to extort money from people. The same thing at the airport, it shouldn't be allowed. Someone needs to check this. Pasting of sort of a kind of a sticker or whatever kind of illegal thing they stick on the people's passport in order to make a how do I say, to make a further, when after they tackle you here, they pass you on to the next set of group to give you continue tackling. This was done till I got to France. I even regretted eating on that flight that day. I was not supposed to eat. Maybe I was even poisoning in the food safe. I don't even know, because we are all sitting down there with our names. They have their European counterpart. They will give sign to. They wanted me to go so that they will. I think they attempted to shoot me that day or one thing or the other, but I just know that I will survive it, and I went in. And getting into the same thing, because they knew where I was sitting. And I didn't change my seat. I had the opportunity to have changed it so that they won't even probably know where I was sitting, because I had changed. After getting into there, I had put on my trouser, put on my shoes, because I was putting on the slippers when the whole time at the airport. So the same thing, then a white guy came again. People were coming in later. He just stood. I went to the toilet. I wanted to go to my seat. I had to stand beside a seat that wasn't mine. I was standing there for him to walk by. Then he didn't go by. He was standing beside me, then giving me some weird look. And I was like, what? I didn't even first of all recognize. I was like, can you please keep moving? There are people coming behind you who want to go to their seat. Then he gave me that extra weird look again. I just tell him, my friend, go, keep moving, Jerry. Then he later moved. Then I went to my seat. Then while standing in my seat, I tried to take something from my bag, because I had to just put down my bag with my jacket in the overhead box where you could put your luggage. So he came up again, came with like this, and gave me a middle finger from his seat. That same white guy. Me too, instantly. I throw him back. My own self now double, because there was no reason for it. I don't know you. I never do anything. I'm just going my own jelly. No, nothing. There is no reason for that. Africans should wake up. We should start seeing ourselves as human. I don't let any of these foolish, stupid Africans, they are working with these European airlines or companies or immigration, or there are many criminals among them also. The criminal gangs, they have them, the ones in African airport, and then in Nigerian airport mostly, that's where I know about. With the one in European, they have a gang, they have their group that set up if they want to do anything. In fact, most people I see that some evil thing happens to, either from America, from Europe, they go to visit Nigeria. Now, I see that some of this evil is being carried out by the security operative. Because the place that I was taken to, by the time the night I arrived, I just thank God that I could survive. I'm saying this to save a life. I don't know how many people that have gone through this route. They will be looking for them. It's either they plant something on them, either they plant substance on them and later arrest them, or they just took them to one corner and buy them. I hope this gets to someone. Share this video, watch this video, and subscribe to my channel for more information. Thank you and have a blessed day.